Hi folks, it's a bastard in here, and this time around we are going to talk about science because I find science a really mysterious and fun. Also, I find science really exciting because the science it provides us lots of things. For an example, that right now when I am talking to you through this video camera, through this, well, not video camera, but a webcam. Through YouTube, I am showing my despicable, ugly face to you. It's science that made this to happen. It is science that gave me this opportunity to waste the space into internet. Ain't it lovely? Anyways, this subject today is time. And we have to ask ourselves, what is a time? Well, the simple thing about the time is it's a man-made thing. Time doesn't really exist because there is only a movement of the matter and a mass. And they both react to each other. The more massive something is, well, it affects the movement. And the faster something is, well, it affects the mass. It generates more mass, so they gonna coexist together, so to speak. Anyways, why do I call complete horseshit on time? Well, the thing is that lots of scientists are still using time as a factor, even thought time does not really exist. Why doesn't time exist? Well, because time is a man-made thing. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be good for calculating things. I mean, it is. It is miraculously a stable system when it comes to calculating things. But if we take time into equations in a way that it's a factor, in a way that it exists, then we have all kinds of awesome things like time travel and multiple dimensions and, stuff like that. Even though there is none. There is no time travel, not a possible ones anyway. Well, I will talk you about time travel in my another video. How it will be possible sometime when we have like supercomputers and crap like that, but right now it's not possible, and even that time travel, it's not a real time travel because time doesn't exist. So why doesn't time exist? Well, there is a theory that when something goes faster than the speed of light, it will actually go back in time. And this is a part where black holes step in. If you don't know what a black hole is, it is basically a gravitational well. It is a anomaly. Okay, I cannot pronounce that word right, but that exists in space. It is a gravitational well which sucks everything in, even light, and because the black hole's gravitational suck is so strong, not even light can escape from it. And basically, from that interesting theory that was originally described as a theory and later on discovered as a truth, based on the sorry about this, based on the movement of the planets and universes, there is actually one black hole quite near of us, pretty much scarily near of us. I don't know how strong it is and how much does it affect into our solar system, but it's there, and it does affect on other planets, which are actually circling around a massive spot, a massive gravitational spot, which means that there is something massive in the middle, and that massive is a black hole. And what black holes are? Well, they are kind of like dynamos. They generate a great kind of gravity in exchange for energy. And as far as I recall, they are electrically charged. So basically, well, black holes are like energy generators, except not very convenient ones. And also, black holes, they are very, very messy eaters. I mean, from the both of the end of the poles, there is a huge stream of I don't remember what they were, photons, protons coming out. Anyways, well, some sort of radioactivity coming out. So, well, yeah, they are not very conventional, but they do exist. And basically, the theory, if you go faster than speed of light, then you will go, basically you will go back in time. If time would exist, even though it doesn't, it will mean that black holes are anomalies that basically would ensure that our universe wouldn't even exist. And well, there comes a problem. I mean, basically, black holes will keep eating the solar system they've been born from, the star they've been born from, because the very moment the black hole bursts and collapses into reality, it will pretty much mean that from that point on, black hole would always have existed until we reach the time the black hole is created. So basically, they will be a time wells. They will basically eat their way through time, back into time. And that solar system wouldn't have ever existed. So basically, there wouldn't ever be a massive enough star that would explode into black hole, because when black hole is generated, it will eat itself through time backwards. And basically that black hole would have always existed. But that is not the case, because black holes are generators. They are dynamos, which just take a lot of energy inside them and spew the leftovers out. So, yeah, basically, time doesn't exist. If it would exist, then there will be a time loop, and that time loop is called as a black hole. It will be the grandest of time paradoxes of them all, because basically that black hole would be going back in time all the time. So yeah, people, if you are dreaming about traveling back in time and creating a spaceship and driving it into a black hole, well, don't. Because I'm sorry to inform you, but time doesn't exist, and black holes, they have just a crossing gravity that, well, basically you wouldn't get out of one unless it have spewed you inside out. And well, that can take a very, very, very long time. So, bastard, you might ask. Well, there is a study that if you take a fast speed jet and take a digital clock, which is basically not affected by a pressure or anything, well, not at least by air, and you go like around the world in a day or two, I don't remember which, but that clock is being left behind. Well, why is it being left behind? Well, this is pretty much where the gravity steps in. The gravity and speed does step in, because basically, if the time doesn't exist, there are other factors, and there are two factors: speed and mass. And if something goes fast enough, it will affect on your mass. So the faster you go, the more massive you will get. And when you get more massive, it will affect on your speed. And this is a reality, how things work. Basically, it's like walking up to the hill. When you walk up to the hill, well, it's a straight line, but you will go slower. Why will you go slower? Because there is more mass affecting at you. But when you go down the hill, well, the effect is opposite. There is less mass affecting you, and thus you can get faster. Well, if we look into reality of the things, there is the same amount of mass affecting you, but well, the directing is towards mass, so that is why you will go faster. Well, that was perhaps a poor explanation, but the thing is, there is no time. So, I'm the bastard, I did science, see you next time.